respected judges, parents, and my dear friends. Today I'm going to talk about freedom of speech in a free society. Anthony Romero, Executive Director of the American Civil Liberties Union, delivered the 16th Rotary Snyder President's Lecture, saying, "While it seems there is now more free speech than ever, there are also more justifications than ever to limit that free speech. The origins of the right to freedom of expression as a central component of democracy in the modern era lie in the works of the father of liberalism, John Locke. In his term, Locke influenced the adoption of freedom of speech by the First Amendment to the American Constitution. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights, international conventions, constitutions, and laws of democratic states all guarantee the right to freedom of expression and freedom of speech. They also provide restrictions and respect for these rights prescribed by the law. Therefore, freedom of expression is a very sensitive right, which shall follow certain restrictions, and which as well shall be protected from the government intentions and other influential persons to hide criticism addressed to them. Hate speech, claims of hate speech, and violent reactions to perceived hate speech all have caused an amount of friction across the world in the past decade. Nobody denies the harm of hate speech, but nor should anybody deny the necessity of protecting free speech for the maintenance of a democratic system and a basic individual right. In the recent past, a new intolerance has arisen in society, one that has the intense desire to gag uncomfortable voices of dissent. As said by President Obama in an address to the United Nations, laudable efforts to restrict speech can become a tool to silence critics or oppress minorities. The question is, can people of different backgrounds, religions, and histories live together and remain true to themselves without pushing others away? In a world where we all encounter more people of different cultures and opinions, it may be a very real challenge to learn to fully respect each other's beliefs and choices. In my opinion, the strongest weapon against hateful speech is not repression. We must increase our empathy and intercultural dialogue. And clearly, greater involvement of media will be an immense use in this respect. In a liberal society, while we think conscience should be entirely free, our actions on behalf of our conscience are an entirely different matter. Those actions affect other people, and thus their needs need to be considered before giving carte blanche to freedom of speech. People around the world are fighting and even dying for this freedom. I stand with them in their struggle. Thank you.